Well, Americans, I'm back with another video. In episode 66 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Wish. I got an episode to do, but I'm going to see that for tomorrow. Be easier. Actually, sorry about that. I just went out. I should have done it before I did the video, but it just occurred to me. Ah, shit. I completely forgot the yoga I had up here. Oh no. Let's see in the view because this is the 66th episode, and there's also episode 67 out now. But I'm going to review that tomorrow with Ultraman and Pokemon. Ooh. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. Opinions reviews. Right, let me think. Then again, I don't have that many reviews. Like this, I got Bleach Thousand Year Blood War Part 2 episode, the 16th episode of Thousand Year Blood War. Another episode of Eden Zero Season 2. So those 2 things in review on the day. But the other 3 things, that makes 5. Oof. But I'm sure I'll have plenty of time by the time we get home tomorrow. Hopefully I won't get exhausted. Sorry. And this episode sets up a mystery. And do not quote DuckTales. Never, ever mention DuckTales. I do like the show, but I may plan to review it someday as well. Who knows? What do you think? Heads or tails? Ah, that was not supposed to happen. Ah, shit. Right, heads. Again, heads or tails? Tails. But I've also chose heads. There's an old one. Right, the Americans, this is a 50 pence coin in the UK. They also, where was it? There was a pound coin here. Shit, that's disappeared. I need someone to be covering stuff down the side of the mall. Anyway, 66. Let's get into it. So the episode opens up with the announcement of the Galaxy Cup, which is what it's being called. It's not selling the name this time. It's selling the name this time. Galaxy Cup. Not a bad choice. But it's interesting how the rules of this tournament remind me of something. No, I'm really serious, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, basically even got a bit of a funny moment. You know, one of the contestants, which is the duel is Yuhi based way back in the second arc. Only back in the second arc they dueled against Yuhi, where Yuhi dueled against that duel with the hat. Mentions it's not going to be limited by Mr. Set of Mr. Universe manga, is it? They say no. That's obviously they were thinking that. Because they see a ton of them behind them. Who knows what the prize? So they're going to have a scramble for another prize. I expected by those two, but Bezos, wow. I was not expecting that at all. That's clever. That's just clever. It's silly yet clever. Well, there's some serious press. I miss the old days of Yu-Gi-Oh duels. They just get more and more tense. There's never been a, because there's never really exactly been a tournament type of break during the whole chaotic action. Like the series may start with a tournament arc, Tony Soft and stuff. Like Zexal R5 started out interestingly good. Just simple enough. As the story goes on, there's a lurking essence in the background. And it's actually with Zexal. That technically didn't happen till I can't remember what exact episode, but so. But we do get a tournament arc after the first arc. Weapons only turns. As far as I know, Arc 5 is the only Yu-Gi-Oh season other than GX that have a tournament arc that starts on instant. GX season first arc, like the first arc of GX was episodic. Like no story connecting to each other, and there was no much fight in the background. But it wasn't until the introduction of another storyline that the story became more tense. That is, the three beast cards. I've got what called. You remember those group? Remember that group? So yeah, when you think about it, the story starts falling around that storyline. Sacred Beasts, that's it. The Sacred Beasts. The story kicks off properly around there. But it was just mostly episode which can be a turn off for a lot of viewers. Understandable. Hey, it's pretty fun, nice break when all you. It's a good enough time to spend most time with the characters. Just get to know them better. Just know them better. For the Sacred Beast storyline comes into play. It's just something. And then came the Society of Light arc. The third arc, the fourth arcs were dubbed part of season 3. And the fourth season, which I don't know much about. So, yeah. Tommy, but you get the point. I just missed those very, very tense duels. Anyway, after that, you and the other Mitzvah investigation team, going on that, trying to figure out the mystery about the pedestal. Maybe me in the past, but can't tell that how could someone build so advanced back in the day? But Yuma comments that the theory we had that maybe Yuga wasn't the only one sent back in time. Maybe Otis was too, but way past. That would make sense to create the entire Valgear race. It makes sense with specific point in time Yuga ends up. The Valgears already exist, and if Otis did create them, it must have been created long before that. That means, how long has Otis been there then? That's a question. How long has Otis been there? Now just saying Otis's name. Mysterious light comes out and Yumu sees a card. They ask if Yumu's alright. She says she is. But she clearly isn't. Her eyes are green. Someone's definitely up. Setting up a new mystery. I'll talk more detail about later. Yuki is coming in UDS out to the Epoch. I'm just gonna call it that for now. It seems they don't continue what happened last time. The Great King of Terror. Like, they're gonna explain that? They're gonna have to, but I mean, if my hunch is correct, maybe she'll be connected to Luke's family, Luke's ancestors, next to the Luke. Oh, it'd be so cool if the if the Severance characters got the rush duel against the Go Rush characters. There's the whole point of upcoming Birth of Rush Duel sequel game, which probably get what's the release after the Severance English dub finishes airing, which might not be that long for now. So it's already in season 2 and already dubbed the first half. So he's going to dub the second and final half soon. Interesting. I'll give my thoughts on the dub some point. Let me give Tidy Sevens a rewatch. Not art by art, but it's just the entire series. Just for my opinion on it. Proper opinion after watching Go Rush's continuity. Anyway. I don't know how, but Alfred seems to know more about Epoch. Like, even though she's denying things. But Yuri tries to copy her just to get more close to her. Anyway, Yuri has grown up a bit. He wanted to make up for avoiding her the whole time, but Yuri just knew he had his own reasons for doing that. It's really good moment between the two. Yuri's matured a bit. Like, he hasn't acted like his old self for quite a bit. Except during the whole cat thing. Since I was focused on him, but hey, Yuri has matured a bit since then. Oh well. Anyway, one of the rules for this tournament uses special brush called rush caps, I think. Interesting enough. They remind me of another season. Wait a minute. So basically, when you gain the opponent's energy, dual energy, if it wins, you're a winner. Or you could just make it to the finals. That definitely reminds me of the Severance tournament arcs. No, seriously, that is exactly the same rules. It was Sevens. Like I said, I'm going to have to give the series a rewatch at some point. I did review the series before Go Rush started. But I'm going to review the entire series at some point. So I look forward to that. Anyway, Anyway, Eunice's nearby opponent will be Yurumu. She says that they were stumped in their work, so just taking a break for now. Basically, she challenges Yuri to a duel, but during a duel, Yuri does know something's up with you. For some reason, Epoch is scared. Does she know something? I think Epoch's voice actress is the same as Riri from Romantic Killer, which is one of my favorite anime. Subbed. The dub isn't bad, but I prefer the sub more. Oh, the actor's just super. I just didn't know, though, that Jason Griffith actually voiced Kazuki in the English dub. Yeah, Sonic the fucking Hedgehog was in the dub. I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't even recognize his voice. Maybe because he's using a deeper voice. This is the first time I saw him in mature content. Like, I only see him in kid-friendly content for decades. Except for Shadow the Hedgehog. If you get my mean. But still, it's the best anime he's been in that's mature. I don't think he's been in any other anime. Like, he's only been in kids shows made by 4 kids. And maybe sometimes we appear during the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dubs. Maybe. I don't know. But still, it's like how some of these Shaman King cast came back to replace their voice with the English show, the reboot. It's pretty cool. Anyway, Yumu's after that. Summons odd. And she summons a new card. She has a new card, Dark Drake. And when she uses a fusion card, when she fuses it with her Red Boost Dragon, it comes Red Reboot Boost Ultimate. I can't remember his name. Both Yuhi and Yuri are so confused. They never seen that card before or heard of it. Even with the disadvantages Julius has, since Julius cannot tribute summon right now. He has a unique way by someone using a new card, a field spell. And summon this monster and defeat Yumu. Attempting to defeat Yumu snaps out of the whatever control she was under. She had no clue what's going on. Yumi's confused too when he looks at her deck. The card's gone. Dark Twigs missing. Just what the hell's going on? Confused. I felt guys sad about Rush Duels though. Who knows what's gonna go on? But we get a tease for the next episode with Manabu? I mean, why is he acting like a bad guy? It's obviously Manabu. Because you see Neanderstar too. Even though they're shadowed, it's just obviously them. Jeez, Manabu's changed a bit. I mean, I understand just snapping after everything that happened during during that episode. So he did get what he deserved. Didn't get too far, but you understand he just snapped, getting frustrated at everything and not believing him. So he just took out his frustration on the Annabelle gamers. So most likely either he's also under control that card, or he's just being an idiot just to get payback. Who knows? We'll see. So we'll see you in the next episode, which will be tomorrow. So if you guys are watching and enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel and notification bell to the all videos that comes out in the future. See you all later for Jujutsu Kaisen and Rurouni Kenshin. Kill Phoenix out.